high school, I begged my parents to get me violin lessons. After some convincing, my parents finally agreed and hired another high school student who was a prodigy in violin to teach me. But in order to take violin lessons, I needed a violin. This is where today's instrument comes in. My dad went to a pawn shop and found this, a Copia di Antonio Stradivari Facsibiat Anno made in Bucharest in 2005. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new video here on the channel. My name is Patrick, also known as Necatis, and today we'll be going over my Bucharest violin. My lessons when I was little did not last long. My instructor got busy, and so did I, due to the immense workload of our high school, Barber School for the Arts. Because of this lack of spare time, and the money my parents were spending that they didn't have, the lessons sadly came to a halt. It is still an instrument I would like to learn how to play someday, however. I am a fast learner, but I certainly have no natural talents for the instrument, or any instrument for that matter. If I'm being honest, I'm not that great at anything, but I am decent at many things. I guess the phrase jack of all trades and master of none is apt here. This particular instrument is made by Kneeling in Bucharest in 2005. The Bucharest line of instruments are designed for beginners as well as some more experienced players, and are known for being easy to play and have a vibrant sound. For over 4 decades, the Bucharest line of instruments has been the flagship of the Kneeling Company. They are crafted from spruce and maple harvested in the Carpathian Mountains, and as per their own website, the Bucharest instruments are world-renowned for their tonal brilliance and structural stability. This particular one is nothing special. It sounds good and it is in good shape, but is definitely not a professional instrument. It's no slouch either though. I'm sure you could play this instrument in an actual orchestra, though you may get some strange looks. For this decent sampler VST, I decided I should record this violin. Thankfully, I have always taken great care of my instruments and made sure to loosen the strings when they're not in regular use. When I went away for college, I safely stored it in my closet. Once the strings were tuned, I recorded several notes with 7 round robins each. After getting almost 3 octaves worth of notes, I cleaned up the recordings with Isotope's RX suite. I then cropped and named all the files and put them in a folder along with an image of the instrument to use for the UI. Using Sublime Text, I wrote the XML loosely based off of my Honago VST instrument, and voila, a new VST is done. I'm honestly very happy with how this came out. It sounds very intimate and sweet. Sure, it's not as nice as some other violin VSTs, but this one has a certain charm that the others lack. It's not as cold as many of those others seem to be, and the sound here is very raw, especially when the reverb is off. But even when the reverb is on, it has a rough edge to it that feels very emotive. At some point, I should record more than just a stain of the sound, but for now, I think the instrument came out very nice. I have included a link in the bio of this video to a decent sampler library on Gumroad I have made using this instrument. If you make anything cool with this, please feel free to share with me. I would love to hear. I hope you all get as much enjoyment from this as I have, and see you next time. Patrick.